New England Patriots. Ball teed up. Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And we're off and running from Gillette. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the return, the Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10. They'll run it with Travion Henderson. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
This is Henderson on second down. And they're going to bring him down, but 8 was enough. They got what they needed. First down coming.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short third down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for first and 10.
First down, and they go right back to it. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. And that play put to bed by DeMarvion Overshown.
It's just confidence builders. You know, as a play caller, you love being able to call a run play, see that line of scrimmage move, and gain some real positive yards.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's second and 4. Staying on the ground here with Henderson. And they find him after just a yard. Next third down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
And that one's not going to be caught. Could have extended the drive, but the defender timed it perfectly, breaks it up. That means it's fourth down. Possibly an early indicator of where they're going to want to go when they want important yards, Brock. Didn't need that much on third down, but they chose to throw for it instead of run it.
Yeah, one of the things about that down and distance is you typically get man-to-man coverage. So I don't mind that call being aggressive. You've got to find a way to execute.
And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on down.
You go for it on fourth down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them a possession.
Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. Across the 20, continuing to work. And he gets home. Touchdown, Cowboys. Javonte Williams, a 40-yard score. Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. Sent right down the middle and good. And they go up 7-0 here early.
Patriots nothing.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. Good work so far. He's got room. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for first and 10. Henderson to open the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Offense in the hurry up here.
No gain on the play.
Looking on second down. May. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Throw here, third down. Throw over the middle, cut by Brown. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. Fourth down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
That's a short gain of 1. And the fourth down call pays off as they'll move the chains.
First and 10 at the 47.
Going to the ground again on first. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Jonathan Fuller with a stop.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. May. Into the hands of Romeo Dobbs. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. And that is the end of our first quarter. 7-0 is our score. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Patriots football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. It's Henderson on the give. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Here's May on 2nd. Blitz is there, and he goes down. Jonathan Bullard. And that sets up 3rd and 15 to go.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But, of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
Catch is made by the rookie from Notre Dame. He's going to be forced out after he picks up about 19 yards. And that is a Patriots first down.
That's another Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard
Give now to Henderson. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out.
No gain on the play.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 22-yard line.
Here's May to the air. And he gets it away, but nowhere close to that target. Incomplete. Quick thinking just to get rid of it there, Brock, but no chance. It's 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. 3rd and long for him here. And that one's not going to be caught. Could have extended the drive, but the defender times it perfectly, breaks it up. That means it's 4th down. Now it's Andres Borregales to try the Patriots field goal. It's a 39-yarder from the left hash.
A 39-yarder.
Borregales connects. And it's dropped back down to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Here's Cavante Turpin on the return. Things going well so far. Past midfield, and he's got space. And a huge effort sets up his offense in a great spot on the opposite side of the field.
Well, by the time he shifted into a different gear and began that foot race up the left sideline, you can tell this return was already getting out of hand. And what a gift for this offense, who now gets to take over with a lot of the work in the field position already done.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Going left side, Williams with it. And he's going to work it to the 20. That was Harold Landry making the tackle. Not much scoring to this point since we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Gillette after this. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Here's Dak. That throw finds Pickens. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it. 3rd down.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion. The completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. And he won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed 1, but they're going to lose 1 on that play. It's 4th down.
It's results like that that drive coordinators nuts. Premature balding, gray, wrinkles, all of it, Kate. You call something conservative. The last thing you're thinking is you're going to lose yards on a 3rd and 1 run.
They do snap it. Here's Prescott. And it's caught. He's got Lamb. And he gets home. Touchdown, Cowboys. C.D. Lamb. A 15-yard score. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. And the lead up to a much more comfortable 11 points now. Aubrey now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Travion Henderson. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Ohio's pacing inside zone. Double north off double A instance. Formation concept Ferrari special levels.
New England bringing the offense to the line. First and 10. May now. Passing quick here with the pass rush, fast enough to match it. On him in time to alter that throw, and it falls incomplete. That brings up second down.
Coverage by Caleb Dowd.
Here's May. Buys time, rolling right. And that one's going to be incomplete. Third down coming up.
This quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sign of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Short cross.
Throwing is May. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
As a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
It's away, and not a great kick, angling right toward the sideline. So this one not hit the way he wanted there. They're going to say it went out short of the 40. We've set it down from the 37. Here's Prescott. And this is going to be incomplete. They were on him right off the snap. And that hit altered the throw. And that brings up second down.
Brings up second and 10.
Prescott set to pass. Well, he throws it quick, but what a pass rush that was. Able to hit him on the release anyway. Break that up. Third down now after that incompletion. So 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Off the play fake, hits Prescott. He's got it, complete to Pickens. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. He goes to the hurry up here.
A gain of 13 yards.
Williams now on first and 10. And he's going to work it to the 20. Tracked down by Robert Spillane. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6. Dak to the air here. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left.
And 6 yards to go.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Now Prescott. That one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two and third downs critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
6 yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this. They're going for it. Here's Prescott. That's Ferguson. He brings it in. He's going to score. Touchdown, Dallas. Jake Ferguson from 20 yards out. Aubrey gets the point after to go. And the lead now up to 18 points. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Fielded by Henderson. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he's stuck on a nice gain on what is the final play of this first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Now Borregales on to send it away. Turpin with a return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own.
All right, first and 10, going heavy to the right side here. 3 tight ends. Dak off the play fake. Buying some time left. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Throwing on second. Dak. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Incomplete. He was covered by Kevin Byard.
Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Here he goes, third and long. Has it downfield near the boundary. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. The deep pass comes up big. 30 yards. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Caught, nice gain left side. They get a lot out of this play, 21 yards before the tackle is finally made. And that's going to give Dallas the first down.
And the Cowboys first down.
Handoff goes to Williams, running right. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a first and goal.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Offense in position now. It's first and goal. Williams fields the pitch. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Second down, here's Dak. It is there, and that breaks up the completion. Quick reaction there to apply that contact. That's going to force third and goal. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't honed the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next. That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
On fourth down, Prescott to throw. And a completion not in the cards on that 4th and goal. They passed on 3 points, and they'll wind up with 9.
Well, 99% of what they did was excellent. Right play call, good route, great throw. Just needed to make that catch. That's a situation you expect your guys to convert every time.
And he needed his 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
16-yard line. It's a pickup of 6.
On 2nd down, May buying some time right. He's going to keep it this time. The ball is out, May lost it. And this is going to be Cowboys football. But it bounces out of bounds, so they'll retain possession.
You know what? This game is hard. So sometimes catching a break or two in just the right circumstances is a big deal. Sideline could be your best friend as a runner. If you lose the ball next to it, there's a good chance it could go harmlessly out of bounds.
Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got him tackled behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
He finds Brown right side. And he's going to be dropped quickly after making that catch. Being limited to a couple.
3rd and 8.
Throw here, 3rd down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Cowboys have it down near the opposing 40 after the return is stopped. All right, defense did its job. Forced the offense into a 3rd and long, and that, in large part, partner, led to that interception.
Such a dichotomy, Kate, in so many ways. Offensively, we hear all the time what? Stay on schedule, avoid these situations. Defensive coaches, you know what they say, earn the right to rush the passer, earn the right to make them one-dimensional, and when you do, go pay it off. And they did in the biggest of ways with that huge INT.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Draw play, this is Williams. And they were waiting for him on that draw, weren't they? They get him behind the line, that's going to bring up 2nd down. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. The Cowboys control possession and the scoreboard as they try to finish out this win.
Entering play call, racing. There are 6 categories. You have 9 options. 1 BT.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Another run for Williams. And 2nd down only works out for a yard.
Javonte Williams, the ball carrier.
Entering play call.
He's brought down at the 31. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. Prescott to throw. That's caught for the 1st. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. This one splits the uprights. It is good. And they pass their lead by 1. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Fielded by Henderson. This makes it up to the 25.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Starting on the ground with Henderson. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Made a throw it. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That's P.J. Locke. And the Cowboys return the interception close to the red zone. He's stopped inside the 25.
At the 23-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Williams. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
You kind of just feel it, don't you? Trying to close out this game, just keep leaning on that somebody who has produced and made the most of every one of his touches throughout.
From the red zone now. And they're not stopping the destruction, partner. That is caught. Touchdown.
CD Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas.
For the point after, here's Aubrey.
For the point after.
Send right down the middle and good. And they continue piling onto this lead.
Patriots 3. Brendan Aubrey.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. He's going to field this at the 2. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, one more snap here before our 2-minute warning. Now the first carry of the game for Ramondre Stevenson. And he gets a 1 as we've come up to the 2-minute warning.
Coach suggestion. Formation. Error. Choose a player to. Choose a new. Choose a player to replace. Choose a new. Choose a formation. Error. Choose a player to replace. You have 11 options. Choose a new player. Choose a player to. Formation. HD ISO.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Now pitch play to Henderson. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards.
Well, that safety came flying, and we know he is never afraid to mix it up. Man, he loves to dish out a big hit.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Here's May to the air. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Trying to find A.J. Brown. So that brings up 4th and long.
I can understand still trying to put something together here offensively, find some kind of confidence, because it's been rough, both on the scoreboard and the turnovers. Not the kind of offensive effort they were looking for.
And they'll touch this down just shy of midfield.
Entering play call.
At the 47-yard line.
Categories. You have 10. Cover 3 match.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Up the gut they go with Williams. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Such a cool picture right there of shock and shed. So what these D tackles work on in the league, you got to shock that offensive blocker, you got to shed him, and you got to make that tackle for loss. Well done.
On 2nd down, they're running with Williams. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Moving in the right direction that time, but only 2 yards picked up, so it's 3rd and 9.
And it's 3rd down.
And they'll pitch it out to him. This is not going to get it done on 3rd down. They catch it behind the line. This goes for a loss. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Trying an inside give to Henderson. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
This is Henderson on 2nd down.
31-yard line.
And the stop is made. 1st down coming up. It's a gain of 11. Offense to the line fast.
It's a gain of 11. And the Patriots, first down.
One final shot here. Trying to push deep downfield. And there's our last-in image of this game. It's intercepted. Deron Bland has it. And the Cowboys are stopped on the return on the final play of this game. So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. And it was a maestro of a performance defensively, limiting them to only one field goal. Playing shutdown football like that, Brock, it is no surprise they came away with the win. And I think you'd agree, we see some more luck.
Finish game is selected. Entering progress. Entering screen.
It was 5 chains on my neck. It was no smut on my rap last time that I